Hey everybody, it's Chess. It's no big deal. Excited to be here. Started the video, got something in my teeth. Got something in my teeth, hold on. I'm not used to going up against the Owens defense. That's a new one for me. You know what? I never play like this. Let's advance that F-pawn a little early. What's the point of it? I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. Thought it could be humorous. Yeah, okay. This seems right. You know what? I'm going to make you screw up your pawn structure a little bit. You play this. Oh, okay. But it's still, I would still describe it as screwed up. Now, I like this pawn being weak. We got the open file. I'm not saying that it was good of us to let our bishop get like semi-trapped. But I am saying I don't think it's that bad. Can't think too long on these. They could still castle queenside. You know what? I'm going psycho mode. Consider this psycho mode. Okay? I'm protecting this pawn. We could castle queenside. It's a little risky. They've castled kingside. I think that opens me up a little bit. It gives me some options. Where are you going? Don't go here. There. Okay, we have to take or protect this space. I'm going to choose. I have to take because I want to get, again, psycho. I want to go a little psycho on you, okay? What? What am I shouldn't have, yeah, because they capture with the bishop. It's very sensible. It's a sensible move. But you know what we have done? Certainly, I don't think you can deny we've created a very interesting situation here. I choose to go back here. I'm not going to give you the easy pincer attack. Come on. So what were we doing with this strategy? It's an interesting question. It's a very... Oh, I let you get the pincer attack? I resign? I was trying to set up the ability to give you a... It's not even a pincer. I don't even know what the word is. Don't trade rooks with me. Don't crap on my head and tell me it's raining. Is there a brilliancy to be found here? I don't believe so. I mean, this is like, it's a resignation territory. I would like to resign this. I think we did something funny, but it was not well thought out. Yeah, they got black up by 10 here. If their bishop wasn't there to capture, if they had to capture with the king, I actually like our attacking chances there. But that was a little goofy. Okay, so there's the necessary decline in rating that we've been calling for quite some time. Don't pre-move the opening, kids. This is your lesson. You never pre-move the opening. Okay, they're going to take here, which is totally fine, I think. What if we just do that? That's a new one. It's a little spicy, right? You think I really wouldn't give up my F-pawn for this? I would give up my F-pawn for this. I got a whole strat planned. I still have a whole... Okay. I hate this. Why do I play chess like this, man? Like, I don't want to go here, but this is horrendous. Or is it horrendous? It's not that horrendous. Hold on. Okay? We go here. No, sorry. We go here. They take. We go here. Because if we take here, the queen just... Well, if you'll excuse me. If we take with the pawn, the queen takes our rook. Certainly some very spicy chess here. So now they got to move their queen somewhere. We probably still don't capture the knight, but at least we got something out of it, you know? They go here now. Okay, we go here. Now they capture my... Yeah, okay. To be expected and to be continued. I choose to get a little bit more aggro on you. And then I want to play this. I would like to resign this one. That's a great move. What are you up by? 14? 14 on move 12? Maybe we're getting a little spicy with the openings, okay? But here's the thing. I would rather play funny chess. And I mean that sincerely. Like, sure, is there some joy in grinding someone down? Yeah, but if there is, I don't think we're finding that joy at 3 minutes, you know? I think that's the kind of joy you find in maybe a 10-minute game. Maybe at 10 minutes you could be like, I understand. But at 3 minutes, like, come on, are you crazy? I just walked over here. So I don't know. We gotta do something. I feel like we absolutely have to queenside castle. So we move the queen out. We move the bishop out. We let them choose what they want to do. We are up by a pawn. Our pawn structure is better because we have more of them. We're threatening this pawn. We could do some real damage. They have to place. Okay, that's fine. That's understandable. We castle queenside. You got to think that move through. Now we're up by 3 points. They thought my rooks were not connected because I didn't castle. Yeah, okay. So we're... I've been there. I've been there very recently. I take on these. But I don't follow up the take with the pawn capture. Do one of these. You want to take my knight? Go ahead, take my knight. I see the issue here. Do you see the tissue here? What are you going to do? I'm pushing you back. I don't care. That's just I'm crazy like that. I'm loco. I used to think you were crazy. Now I can see your nuts. I don't think our position is that good, to be clear with you. I don't even know if we should take this. There's got to be a way to push the issue. Oh, man, it's so juicy. If only it worked. Okay, we got to take. We got a problem. This pawn is now a serious issue. So let's play an insane move. One of my specialties, I'd say, moves that are insane. Okay. We need to move the queen off of this square, get our bishop in the game. If you take, then that's honestly my bad. But there is a part of me that says, you know what, first, I'm going to make you work for it. They can go here. If they go here, what do I do? Good question. We definitely don't just push that. I don't really want to trade queens with you. I guess I should have thought of that before I made that move, huh? Yeah, okay. I mean, they got out of it kind of nicely. We should have just taken the pawn. Oh, son of a... Start me here. We're equal. Both of our pawn structures are not good. But we have a bishop, they have a knight. We have open files on the queen side, which is where they castled. So that's good news for us. We do this to protect this pawn. This knight's pretty locked down. We're down 10 seconds. That's no big deal. What are some plays we got? Okay, they're going to move the knight to a more efficacious position. It's going to take them a while to do that. I'm not sweating it. First things first, we're going to try to stack up and make this pawn weak. Double the rooks there, make that weak. Okay, it's not going to take them that long to make it useful. But, well, what do you do with this, though? You don't do anything. Here's what I'm thinking, actually. I think I shouldn't have done this. I should have immediately challenged their rook to get some dominance on the open file. We can't afford to have to take with our king, though. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a little something like this. You got to defend this. Like, our king can't be taken away from this space while this knight is here. Otherwise, we lose this pawn, the whole system falls apart. So they could do this, and that's fine. We could do this, which then allows us to play that. But this pawn structure seems pretty strong right now. I don't really want to mess with that. They moved him anyway. This is probably an issue where you should just say, like, I don't want to use too much time. I hung my rook. I hung my rook. I hung my rook. I would like to not do that? I would like to immediately move back. Okay. Where are you going? There's nowhere for you to go. I'm going to get my king involved. It's the only way. If I do this, you push. Yeah. Okay, you push. I don't mind. We go here now. Now we've got a way to get this rook in here. And this is not a pass. Well, I mean, I guess it is a pass pawn, if you want to get technical. But I like the way the system looks. I guarantee it. Can their knight do anything? Are we getting out of this one? Don't think so. We go here so our king can protect our rook if we have to push at some point. We push this once because we don't want to get zugzwanged. We have to leave you here. Okay, we move back. It's fine. It's not like I like that piece anyway. Take me. Take me. Take it. Take it. Take it. Come on. Ah, son of a... Okay, we go here. It seems unwinnable in our remaining time. Huge. That knight is no longer a problem. We go here. We go here. Okay, next step is easy mode, dude. Unless they move their rook to here, in which case I'd be upset. The plays. I pre-moved myself into oblivion. I resign. To be fair, look, we did have the win, but we only had 3 seconds. Even now, they think we're up by 3, which we probably are. But we don't have the time left on the clock to prove it, unfortunately. The heck? Everyone loves the Owens defense today. New Levy video just came out. Go ahead, screw up my pawn structure. Dude, if you love this pawn so much, honestly, why don't you marry it? Oh, you don't want to marry it because it's a pawn? Okay, serves you right then. Okay, we have the worst open file of all time. It's truly horrendous. I would like to let you do that, and then we get to do this. It's not great, but it's something. Our position is horrendous, to be fair. It's genuinely just simply not good. Let's pin you. It forces you to give me a free piece. And then follow it up with the ability to trade nicely. Now, our position is maybe still not that good, but who cares? And now you got to take that with your king, which is a bit surprising. It's a bit of a surprise that you'd stoop to that level. Or maybe you consider that to be better. Maybe you're like, guess what? I just castled. I did a cheeky little sneaky castle. I think we'd rather double our rooks thusly rather than threaten the queen. And, well, but then no, it's easily forked, you know? So start me up. We can't really move here. I see the issue. You know. Double me here. We'll talk, okay? I literally just said I can't move this rook. And here I go moving this rook. We have to threaten this. They could still take this at any moment. In fact, they could still take that. They did just take that. But now I take this. I would rather have that pawn. Let me get a check. Let me take your queen. That's a problem. I'm feeling okay. What are we doing here? With 2 minutes left on the clock, what are we doing here? This is why I play 3-minute chess. Did I ever tell you? Look, I shouldn't assume that you're just salty making the clock run out or whatever. I'm not going to assume that. Okay, there's a game abandoned. Okay, now I'm going to assume that. Ever tell you the story about how I was, and you're going to say yes about 1,000 times. Ever tell you the story about how I was playing an over-the-board tournament in my hometown, and I got paired against a man who was much older than me. I was like 13, and this just being honest, like his rating was not that good. So you just know going into it that there's a reasonable chance you're coming away with a dub, even though you're a little kid. After I'm bad. I'm officially bad. After I took his knight that he blundered, he said, I don't even know why I come to these things anymore. And it was an incredible move. And then walked away from the board, and there were still like 2 minutes left on the clock. So I just had to sit there and wait, because at any moment, he could have come. Oh, he was going for this. I was wondering what that was. Sorry. At any moment, he could have come back. I'm not going to resign, but I'm willing to offer you a draw for the misclick. That's more than I was offered when I obviously misclicked in a game. They've declined the draw. Okay. I want to offer it again because I think they made a mistake. I don't think they wanted to. I'm just going back. I don't think they wanted to decline the draw. Maybe they did. I don't know. How do I know? Anyway, I did get the win, but I had to sit there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours until his clock wound down. You know, it's just not to be rude, but like you go to a chess club, you meet a lot of interesting people. Some of those people are interesting, full stop, and some of those people are interesting. We definitely, there's no way they could have saved that, so we accept that, okay? I mean, it's a tough situation. It was a nasty misclick. What more can you say, you know? It's hard to come back from something like that. It's hard to come back from accidentally, you know, misclicking a rook away. This feels like a puzzle. It feels like there's like a game-winning move here. But you know what it feels like to me? Is it feels like... I was going to say I feel like I'm okay throwing away a bishop to guarantee that I get that queen off the board. Which is like the ultimate scumbag win secure. Because basically, I was like, if I leave that queen on the board, maybe there's a way that they can just like infinitely put me into check. We sacrifice a bishop to get the queen off the board. Dude, honestly, I'm offering a draw one more time. And it's not BM. I shouldn't be ahead right now. Yeah, game abandoned. What's in the water today, man? I wasn't offering you a draw because like, oh, I'm like, check out how merciful I am. I'm offering you a draw because like you got screwed by Logitech, okay? I'm assuming you have a gamer mouse. You are playing chess after all. What is happening? What is this opening? What is your pawn structure? Not to be offensive, but like, what is this? I'm sorry, but look at it. What happened? This is the Mason attack? Apparently. All right, if you say so. I feel like we could just castle and not feel too bad about that. Also feel like a rook to c8 makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's a time-based move. I would happily let you take that. Seeing if there's anything I can't do to make my life a little easier right now. I see the issue. I see the issue. Here's something I like, okay? Why don't you give me one of these? Oh no, my pawn. Oh, no, my pawn! You know what? I would sack a rook if I have to. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Can we get how insane can we get? They could just take this with the rook and be fine. Instead, they do that. Okay, in that case, I take this. And it's still like, they still win the material, don't get me wrong. They should take with the bishop, yeah. Because then they get that one too. And then I think that was right. I think that was the right play. They take with the queen. This person, they know what they're doing, honestly. Maybe I underestimated the Mason attack. I still don't mind it though. What are we? They take a rook with their queen. They took a, is my rook dead? Is my queen dead? Do I get mated? What just happened? I'm scared. That's a good move. Am I mated? Did I get checkmated? Did I get check memed on? We have to be very careful at the back rank, but that's really it. We're now up on material. That's wonderful news. I'm calling who cares on that one. I'm gonna just put my queen down here simply to bother you. I think you've made a mistake. This pawn being unprotected is a genuine problem. You can't take this. I take your rook. I'm taking one of your rooks, probably, because I was literally just, it's not checkmate. But it is very annoying. I see. What are we at? 1 minute. Threaten this rook. If they take the pawn, we win the rook. Okay, they know. Don't get back rank mated. That's a big step here. We're only up by 4. It's not a ton. We could easily, like, work them down in material as well. Like, we should maybe just do that instead. And by easily, I mean hopefully. 40 seconds. I think we need to play faster. We need to force the swap. Then play queen versus rook ball. Get down here, attack this pawn, attack this pawn. This, take this. And if you see a chance for a swap, you take the chance. That's a chance. Interested? Let's just be tricky with it. We probably shouldn't be tricky. I don't know if we have the best track record for trickiness. Okay, let's do this. Block with the rook. Not block with the rook. Very sneaky, sis. Don't go here. That's an issue. Okay. Well, this was an up and down series of chess we played today. It was bold. Let's put it that way. There was some boldness. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.